morning, everybody, and welcome to ACNH, a Woodsy Core and Zencore design, where I am aiming to create an island of Woodsy and Zencore. Good morning, Tyler! I'm here! I'm here to play. Can I ask for some help with my mic levels? I've put my speaker behind my mic, hoping it won't pick up my game audio through it, but it looks like it may be going by the little green bar that's going doody 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 doo in response to the music. I need to find a different place for that. Game audio is louder than my voice. Okay, alright, let's turn this down. See game capture, no wait. Okay, how's that? Isn't it crazy that the levels like the green bar that shifts up and down doesn't reflect? Because as far as that's concerned, my switches are not allowed at all. As in, it's like barely registering. But if this is coming through good for you now, then wicked. We can. Wouldn't it be great if we could check this stuff ourselves? How unprofessional. Hey everybody, I'm here. By the way, can you check my audio for me? Alright, hopefully that's working. Now, okay. I've got a little updates from last time I was streaming. I think I was doing my campsite last time I went live. I've of course gone and changed everything. I came back in and went, no, I hate that, change that, as I do. I've also gone and stolen some Christmas decorations from the Treasure Islands. Yeah, because this is what this whole space was for, right? So they glow nicely at night. I've been running amok getting new pathways, so please ignore what's here. This is not what's happening here. I'll fix that later on. Hi Despair, how you going? Did you get a gift sub for this channel? I didn't think it was possible to sub to me yet. Alright, so balloon. So I'll run around and catch up on what I've been doing. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think anyone can sub to me just yet. Oh, can I get this balloon? Boink! There we go. A pleated skirt. Skirt's just my thing. Not really. But, oh, oops. I don't know why. Like, I make pathways and then still try and run straight in a straight line through the trees. I know I do this, but will I stop? Unlikely. So it is Toy Day season. We have lights everywhere. How cool. I haven't run around and done all my chores today, so you'll see all the fossils and sticks and shit lying around still. So let's just ignore that. Roichi. I can't read that. I don't have glasses to read my chat very well, so I'm not sure what that says. Let me just swap and have a look. What is it? Volley. Oh man, I still don't know what that's saying. I'm so sorry, Despair Doctor. I haven't finished my fucking chores. Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess the chat today. Naughty. Welcome in, Vern. Happy to see you here. Welcome in, Despair Doctor and Tyler. I'm going to challenge myself to do Zen garden building today. I haven't done it before, so it's just going to be a case of place things and see if I like it or hate it, as per usual. So I changed my camping ground a bit. I balanced out this little build here with some forest on the side. I like that so much better. And I took away a lot of the stuff over here. It just felt cluttered to me. Thinned out the pathway, add a little waterfall. And then while I was off stream and running amok, I've started prepping some terrain for these Zen gardens. Of course, the rocks and fossils have decided to take over. And I made a little lake, put in a couple of Zen bridges, little waterfall island, I'm a professional Minecraft player now. You really doing me like this this morning, Tyler? Oh my god. I suck. I can barely drive. You know when you learn how to drive a car and you're like, oh, okay, gear, foot, turn, and you really know what you're doing? That is me on Minecraft. And so then I set myself this task to build a huge staircase because I was getting dizzy on the dizzying jungle heights. And now that I have got a little bit better lane, blocks are moving around now. I'll show you guys. I'm streaming on, I think it'll be your Friday night. We're all heading back into the world. And we can see how much I suck at it again. What am I doing? Okay, so this is the area I'm going to try and start to make pretty today. Looks like a piece of shit at the moment. I've just been experimenting with pathways. It is hard to string a brain cell together today. Bear with me as I slowly wake up. It's possible I stayed up too late last night playing Minecraft. Black rose. I'm trying desperately to grow a blue rose. Do you think it's happening? No. No, it is not. Am I about to give up and go and get one from either island? Likely. It's my last flower. Okay, so this is the mess that is my current island. Hello, Diana, my lovely. Okay, so this is where I have to thinky now. So I have this blank canvas. What am I going to do with it? I am going to take suggestions. I've seen people do Japanese style theatres back here in these gardens, which look super cool. I'm going to need to pluck up all these bamboo trees, so making sure I have room for that and get rid of all these rocks. Motherfucker rocks, excuse my language. Let me do that first. But yeah, if anyone wants to join in the shenanigans Friday night, my screen will likely be really boring and jerky and horrible to watch, but my boy's joining in, as well as Speak the Animator, and you can always switch across to their streams where... sorry, just trying to talk and think at the same time. You always see a much better gameplay than mine. We are building in the jungle. That's what we're doing. When I get better, Speak's gonna set me some missions. Bonus Friday night stream, Minecraft with the boy. Squaven might join in, and Speak the Animator. But yeah, thanks. I'd love some suggestions. I would appreciate it. At the moment, I'm going to start just getting rid of these with my little pond area over here. I sacrificed, I don't know if anyone remembers, I had the custom pathway that let me take you over there. The custom pathway that extended out this pond, built by some genius pixel artist. But because of course we don't have too many slots, I sacrificed it for these gravel pathways that are just randomly put down, and a lot of pathways that are broken stones. Hold on, what am I doing? I'll just show you on here. They're all over the place. I don't have one of those organized pockets like I've seen people's custom pockets look like. So yeah, all this little gravel pathway took me hours to find this little freaking thing. But yeah, look at these cool broken pathway stuff. This is going to be amazing. I'm tossing up whether to replace my cafe broken pathways with this, so I'll see how it goes. But yeah, I thought that would be cool for my Zen vibes. And I'm guessing that most of what I'll do this morning is just, yeah, seeing where I'm going to lay these suckers. Fun! Fun stuff. So I've cleaned up all the flowers that were back here, making a mess, and now I've got a blank canvas, and I'm like, ugh, inspire me. I'm usually inspired by objects. I'll get some kind of object and go, oh, I must make a huge tableau around this one object. But just to start with a patch of grass, that's a little, hello little pill bug, a little more challenging. I was thinking a little koi pond. See my little koi pond? Oh, my lilies have grown out a little there. Oh, I don't have room to clean them up right now. I'll come back to you later. Okay, so picking up my bamboos. Pathway and bamboos, I guess, is a good foundation for a garden. Eating oranges. Sorry, if anyone has misophonia, block your ears. Does my head in. I should make some pancakes, I guess. Jeez, it's hot here today. As you can see on my island, we are getting into summer. And where I am, summer's hit way early. We are in the 40 degrees Celsius. I think that's 100 to 104. Where you guys are already so early. Sometimes in my job, I'm reminded in the huge... Oh, curses in the way. Of the huge gap in which... Let me start that again. Sometimes in my job, I'm reminded of the huge gap of wealth between myself and clients. Oh, I relate. For example, I was talking to a client today, and he bought the highest end fridge possible. About $8,000 for a fucking fridge? As a tablet and camera, why do you need this spy stuff in your home, people? He was talking about the purchase in a way that I would talk about buying a video game for $60. Yeah, very, very relative. Say, for someone like me, $20 is a lot of money. For someone earning $200 grand a year, $20 may as well be 5 cents. They just throw it out. That relative value thing is huge in the human psyche, right? And probably one of the things where we don't do so well. Man, share it. If you're going to have that much, share it, people. Oh my lord. $8,000 for a fridge. I personally call that a waste of money. If it keeps your food cold, job done. Like, get one that'll last, you know, again, because consumerism is bullshit for the planet. I always forget I live in different worlds than some of these people. I think they get a bit, some of them get a bit of an ego around it too, don't they? It's just like, oh yeah, okay, it's nothing for me, so I'm just going to flash my wallet of 300. A lot of it's ego too, isn't it? Okay, it's not a small purchase. For a fridge. Sweating, I hate sweating. Excuse me. That's something I have to do soon. Is I've got some more items. I might be able to flesh out my house design pretty soon. Look at my terrible kitchen. This is disgusting. ADHD is about to take me to design my kitchen instead of the Zenwoods. But no, we're doing Zenwoods today. Come on. And ADHD says, "But look at your kitchen. That's terrible. You have stuff." Let's cook some pancakes. I'll tell you a secret from someone who installs appliances. A $500 fridge will do the same as a $4,000 fridge will. Right? It's about branding and social status. You're paying for the nicer fridge because it looks slightly better and has a camera in it. Yeah, right? So they're all basically using the same compressors and the same technology to keep food cold. I would have hoped a higher end fridge would be, last longer. I don't know, freeze up less, something like that. But my fridges have always lasted me really, really well. What am I looking for? Pancakes. Give them to me. There they are. Your private island is a southern hemisphere island. So you're in summer too. I swear lately, I've just been, when it was winter, I started just time traveling to summer. I can only handle 2 months of snow, and then I'm like, give me some green and fucking blue. Please, I want some green. I want to immerse in sunshine, and rainbows, and butterflies. Alright, that should be enough. Because some of the nicer fridges have AI cameras, it'll track the ingredients you have and tell you what you need to buy. But you could also use your eyes and brain. Yes, which also prevents the spying, the commercial marketing spying that your fridge and now your washing machines are doing on you. Holy moly. Big Brother is real, people. And we're allowing it. Stop buying these things. Yeah, I was very shocked to realize the new washing machine that my housemate bought has the same level of Wi-Fi as a mobile phone. It's just constantly pinging. And the data that the app steals from you is pretty much everything. It really does. It sucks so much. On the cold, sorry guys, saying weather has been horrible. I feel for you guys. It's I think a real our bodies need sunlight. We need it. We are plants. If we don't get it, we can get pretty despondent and feel pretty shit. This is why I stay inside and get off from Animal Crossing. Oh, keep forgetting what I was doing. I am gathering bamboo. Excuse me. Oops, I missed. Am I one of those days like, can I do and talk at the same time? We will see. We will see. If I had a plan, it wouldn't be so bad. I don't have a plan yet. I know that I want to make it shady and foresty. So I've been learning to do that here. If I put huge trees at the front for the shade, it'll just obscure everything and look like shit. So I have to use the different levels of trees, high, medium, low, to try and create shade without crowding and obscuring everything as well. It's a fine balance. Mum Piggin, you're cold, but at least you can warm up with clothes in the heater. That is, yeah, why I do prefer some winter weather to summer. Yeah, trying to cool down, we have to rely on our air conditioning and fans. And even then, like right now, I've got the fan and the air conditioning, and I'm still sweating in places I don't want to mention. Like, there's nothing better than warm blankets and hot chocolates. Seriously, if I lived in a cold place, I would so have a roaring fire, except for the fact that I can't be fucked to chop wood. But I want one anyway. Beautiful. Alright, pick these out. Yeah, I don't tolerate getting hot. Oh, am I full already? No way. I get panicky when I get too hot. Okay, what can I drop? I can drop some fossils. If we were to put a count up as to how many times I encounter problems from not enough pockets, we would have 5,632.9 times of problems. Minimum. And that's just since you've started seeing me stream. I take Heat Miser's side in the Christmas specials they're in. Who's Heat Miser? I still need my pancakes, don't I? I can get rid of these. Probably don't need a fishing rod right now. 2 slingshots, bit of overkill. And what the heck are these? A Major's booties. Don't need you. Not catching butterflies right now. I'll water my plants later. There we go. I found a lost item to return to somebody. Okay, I've been gathering stuff for today ages ago, so it'd be cool to have a look and see what I've got, because I can't remember any of it. I know I have a bunch of Tories. I haven't seen a lot of Zen Garden builds, so I'm a bit clueless. I'm just going to use the items I've got and see if I can make them pretty. Though, shout out to Kiyoshi and my Discord. if you want to go and check out Dream Addresses, Kyoshi did an entire Zen Island build, Zen Forest, and it is exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. And they put out a few presents so you can get changed into the costume and run around and take lots of pictures of yourself there. It's gorgeous. I loved it so much. Heat Miser Snow Miser come from A Christmas Without a Santa Claus and the Miser Brothers Christmas. Haven't seen these. Haven't seen a Christmas movie in years. I think Mac and I watch the Polar Express every year because I just like to be scared by that Santa. Not really. Because the music is epic. I haven't seen a new Christmas movie for ages. I think I've started avoiding the whole Christmas is in danger, let's save Christmas because the presents have been stolen trope. Like if I don't know if this one is another one, but if people keep saying that stealing presents is ruining Christmas one more time, I don't know what I'm going to do. My brain's not, this is farting on an analogy. I'm going to snort and go wash something. I don't know. I'm going to not watch that movie. That's a start. I'm denying the Christmas spirit. No Mariah Carey. Oh, I love the house. I love it. Love Actually, with the All I Want for Christmas Is You, and that young a girl is singing that at the end. Oh my lord. Yeah, I love that. And Mac will tell you that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I believe that's the thing. I haven't seen Die Hard for decades, so I can barely remember it. Alright, let's clean up the mess that I have thrown all over the place here and start again. Pick up my pond. Ooh, that hurt a bit. I kind of liked that pond there. I remember a movie when I was really little, just called The Christmas Movie. And all I remember is the kid wanted a BB gun, and everyone just kept saying, "You'll shoot your eye out." And some kid stuck his tongue to an ice pole and got stuck, like a metal pole covered in ice. I don't remember much else of it, other than the kid who started it was really cute with glasses. Kind of like the kid in Stuart Little, if anyone remembers Stuart Little. Has anyone seen Stuart Little? Okay, watch me get the buttons wrong all over the place. So you can see why, if I'm getting the buttons wrong in a game I've played for 10,000 hours, you can imagine how much I suck at driving Minecraft, where I've got a full up, down, all around perspective. The two specials are a claymation animated show. I love claymation. Alright, I'm going to have to snip this bit of chat so I can go back and watch it and then get into the Christmas spirit. I'm such a fan of claymation. Wallace and Gromit. Do you guys have Shaun the Sheep over there, or is that an Aussie show? I'm Shaun the Sheep. Oops. Wallace and Gromit, I love Wallace and Gromit. Haven't seen it for a long time, but yeah. What's SL? The Home Alone movies, absolutely, but it's been a long time. I don't think I've really seen them since they came out, and so that's well, yeah. Let's not talk about when that was. Okay, we'll just leave that alone. Stuart Little, I love all the Stuart Little movies. One of the coolest things about being a mum was having all the excuses to watch all the kids' movies. I often way prefer them to supposed adult movies. And Gina Davis and Hugh Laurie are just adorable. Oh my god, I want them to be my mum and dad. I love them so much. Alrighty, so I'm not sure whether to pick up that table or leave it there. I feel like this is going to move my little bench space. When I first started plotting this out. So the vibe I'm going for is to just walk into this plant enclosed space. I'm going to need these little buggers. I've been planting them ready. Oh wait, no, they're not the right ones. One of the coolest things about being single in your 20s is you can shit the bed without being judged. Absolutely. You can still have dessert before bed no matter what you do. Absolutely. First thing I did when I left home was sit on the kitchen bench. A lot. I love sitting up on the kitchen bench. Don't ask me why. I don't know, it's just high and fun. Sitting up there cross-legged. Okay, so I've gone with the main theme of the olive tea leaf bush, but for the Zen garden, yellow. I'm on my gut biome ground. Nice, yeah. I'm making choices that support, me too, making choices that support our function. Life is way better. And to be honest, the food is way yummier once you get past all the addiction stages of withdrawal, which are hell. Let's not be like, it's true. The addiction withdrawal can be hell. But it's so worth it, and the body adjusts pretty quickly once the biome's good. Alright, so things I'll keep and things I'll leave. So to create a sort of nature enclosed space, you can see I tried to plant trees. This is before I really started getting my head around different layers of trees. Didn't like it, couldn't achieve the vibe I wanted, so I gave up and went somewhere else to come back to it later. So now here I am with not enough room in my pockets to clear that up. I kind of like the little lily waterfall things with the fences. I'm a fan. I think that works as a backdrop, and I need more bushes around the trees to create the enter this forest vibe, but this time it's a Zen forest. Enter the forest, have little paths and ponds. Oh, do you know what sucks is I really want to pick these things up, but I'm full. Where am I going to put? Maybe if I just put these over here rather than being in my pockets for the moment. At least they're close by then. I don't have to run 300,000 kilometers. You can have ice cream blizzards for breakfast. Right! Chocolate chip cookies for breakfast if your gut can handle it. I'm a big fan of, even as a kid, choosing what you want to eat. I mean, obviously there's a balance between what they're able to choose to be out of balance between healthy and... But hell yeah, we're having pancakes for dinner on occasion. Bacon and eggs for dinner. I love breakfast for dinner. That was Mac's favourite thing, breakfast for dinner. Okay, so pop these over here. Let's clear this up. Lighting is another thing. So all these bamboo lanterns and lights, I wonder... No, I can't do it. I was going to say, I wonder if I can just change it tonight so we can get the vibes immediately. But then I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what sugar... Yeah, sugar will drop me into a depression pretty quickly. So it'll have to be sugar alternative things like my almond flour and arrowroot waffles with real life, a little bit of maple syrup on them. That's pretty cool. Okay. Pocket issues still. Let's get rid of that flour. It's just sitting there. My poor museum area is so neglected. It does not look pretty yet. I'll get that. These things take so much time, don't they? Full freaking pockets. That's a fun. Okay. Start to drop some things. Of course, I've got so much to bring out of my cupboards for this build today. I'm going to start with paths and trees. And mint tea if you want to sweeten that sugar. Nice. That's a really good idea. I need to think of that. I make a cocoa with a 100% pure stevia. That's something I do as well. Hot chocolate with nice organic Dutch processed cocoa. Oh, yeah. I should have asked my mum for a tea set for Christmas. Oh my god, if shipping rates weren't so mad, I'd get you a tea set for Christmas. Drop the pamphlet. Oh yeah, I had a spot for that. Yeah. It's a present to me. Slash reference, Emperor's New Groove, one of my favourite movies of all time. Only seen it 32 times. Okay. Only problem when you dig up trees with decorations on them is once you replant them, decorations are gone. So anyone who doesn't know that now. Do not dig up a decorated tree if you want that tree to stay decorated so you can gather your balls. Because once it's dug up, it's lost. That's it, it's gone. You'll have to time travel back and get them all to respawn. Have I seen Mulan? Yes, not for years. I've yet to see the live action. Is it any good? Mulan is amazing. Love it. I love it. Look. I'm just trying to think. I think this is enough of an area to work with today. Part of me is like going, am I going to have enough bamboo trees for over here? And I'm like, don't even think about over there right now. And the camping ground took me like 5 hours alone. Sheesh. You have a small Korean style teapot. Oh, that sounds so soothing. And you can warm up sake in the teapot. Oh, here's my other things that I've just pulled out for. Just bring them over and drop them somewhere. Oop, that's a penis statue right there. The first time I had to get a closer look to see if it was fake or real, and it gave me a close-up. And Captain Red's like, yeah, check out that detail. You can see that detail right there. I'm like, indeed I can. Much more detail than I ever wanted in this game. Stop showing me penises. I don't care if it's art. It's still a penis. Back when you used to drink sake and it almost made you puke. So I'm guessing that you're not drinking sake anymore? I've never had sake. I don't even know if we can get it over here. Surely we can, but I've never seen it. It's not like something you just like go to your local bottle-o and see it on the shelves. I used to work in pubs and bottle-os too, eh? Bottle-os, sorry, are alcohol retail stores. If we're in Australia, we take a word and we put O on the end of it. Everything is O. If your name was Timothy, you are now Tomo. If you are Robert, you are now Robbo. Fremantle, Freo. Train station, it's now the Traino. I don't know why this is done. Oh, sorry, I've got confused. Tyler said the sake made you puke, and Despair Doctor has. I'm using my glasses. I can see the TV, so chat is a little bit. I have to squint. It is a bit blurry. Yeah, I can't drink anymore. I have found a beautiful winery here in Australia that'll make the wine and then take the alcohol out of it, so that you're not just getting grape juice. You are getting what tastes like a really lovely wine. You can have a non-alcoholic one. Apparently when they take out all the alcohol and stuff, all the good things like the bioflavonoids, there's more room for them. So this non-alcoholic wine has become what's classed as a health product instead of just a drink. It's delicious. I love it. That's what I drink now. I used to drink rum and coke. which is, yeah, definitely much a rot gut kind of combination. And I'd always have a rum and coke in one hand and a cup of tea in the other, even when I was at total legal age to drink. Anyone who's listening, it was always a rum and coke and a cup of tea. Okay, I think I have a clearer canvas to restart my vision. Can't handle beer. I fucking hate beer. I used to work in pubs too, and it would just, all I'd smell is the off yeast everywhere that people won't clean properly, though I tried to clean it. But once it's been in there for 10 years, it's ugh. All in the carpet and everything. Ugh. Amaretto with Diet Coke. That's quite strong, because that's a very almond essence drink, the amaretto, isn't it? And hey, which one is it? Frangelico is a hazelnut, amaretto being the almond one. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I hit pee break already. I try to hydrate a lot before stream, but the downside of that is needing to pee pretty much as soon as I start. I'll be back, peoples. Put up my little... There we go. Won't be a tick. See you in a bit. I hardly ever drink, but I drink mostly wines and wine coolers. I used to fuck up some wine coolers when I was younger. I could drink a pack of 6. That's... yeah, that's a recipe for a vomit and a half, isn't it? Yeah, I guess it depends how fast you drink it. My friends used to just scull it back like it was a competition. Not surprisingly, 10 minutes later, they're vomiting up just as quickly, if not more so. It's like, pace yourself, guys. Here we are. Oh, just to check, how's the game audio? Because I'm away from the plaza now, it gets a bit more quiet. Can you still hear the little footsteps? We're not just listening to my voice, and only my voice. Right, I have to really visualize how am I going to create this. So the vision in my head, yeah, I think because I'm further away from the plaza, I was when I'm up near that jukebox, near the plaza, it's really loud. There we go. Okay, so how to create what I'm wanting. Let me see if I can vision something out in my head first. It's not fully clear yet, but I know that I want it to be like a glade. That's the word I'm looking for. Like you enter a glade and it's just this peaceful zen area with the water and the lights. Obviously a path across to the bridges here. I was considering, actually I saw something the other day. I was looking for the pathways on Pinterest because the search was being unkind, but as it turned out, so was Pinterest. But I saw, oh, is it going to let me do it? Oh, fantastic. Thanks, guys. Oh, is it too loud? Is it too loud now? I have turned it up a bit. I have auditory processing disorder, so I do want to be careful that I'm not blending too much because I understand that a lot of people do as well. So trying to make out what someone's saying over background noise can be really impossible. I don't want to have that kind of conflict, otherwise it's not relaxing anymore. So I saw someone who'd pulled the land all the way across and planted like bushes and beautiful things. And it looked great. And I thought, well, I don't want to plant all the way across. Maybe just a little like build over here would be really cute. Starting off with a bush. So yeah, if there's any conflict, if the background is too loud, I'm definitely happy to turn it down. Don't want to give anyone a headache. A bush. La 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 la. Something's off. What's off? Yoga break while You can DM me too if you need to, Tyler. I've made it so that I can access my DMs as my mod. This is great. The game audio seems like it's coming from a Bluetooth speaker. Holy mo! I wonder if you're actually picking up my speaker and not the game audio itself. Like, that might be actually what's going on. I put it behind the speaker, but we might actually be hearing it through the Bluetooth. Let me turn that up a little bit. And check that my microphone hasn't gone and done some stupid non-omni, like omnidirection. We don't want that. How is that? Still echoey. Okay. I'm getting myself one of those like microphone holdy thingies, so I should be able to keep the microphone away from my speaker better soon. But this is weird. I haven't had it before. Let me try and push it back there. Turn it down. I would like to fix it. I've got a few hours on stream today. We'll make it as comfy as we can. So taking a moment to make sure everyone's comfortable is great, and I really appreciate the feedback. Okay, so yeah, I can still, in my mic, it's still picking up the background sound, I can tell. Mic, you are letting me down. It's a yellow blue, it shouldn't do that. Oh, this is nuts. No, that's not it. It was fine before I went to pee. Oh, how interesting. Nothing changed from then and there. Maybe Twitch is being stupid. Or my OBS is being weird. Okay, how's that? I pulled my speaker far, far away. I pulled my microphone closer. That's fine. You're just saying that. Okay, let's get on with it. Yeah, DM me if there's still issues. I do want to figure this out. I have changed what speaker I use to what I usually use. That's the only thing that's changed. Okay, so that's right. I was plotting. That hissing, those waterfalls are really annoying. So I was plotting how to make a grove. A lot of these bushes, I think, the little tea bushes. I may need to start with pathways and perhaps getting the larger items such as a Torii. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, guys. It's supposed to be a cozy stream, so to me, it's really important that is comfortable for people to listen to. I've been in some streams where I've had to leave because I just the audio is very difficult to hear, or overwhelming or something. Okay, so Zenny thingies, Tories, stone archers potentially. The larger items. I don't know if I want to put that in my grove. It's very large. But maybe with things around it, it could look really cool. Why have I got desktop? No, that's weird. I get a lot of these in balloons. Ah. These things, of course. No, not the full buckets. The pine trees, of course. The bonsai trees for Zen Garden vibes. I haven't got any gravel, raking gravel, which would have been really beautiful put through here. Now, Tories generally make sense here, but they can also obscure. So, maybe not. Oh, hello, balloon. Not going to be able to pick you up right now. That's going to be hidden there. It'll be just a little surprise for later on. Maybe. I love the beige fence. Found the color combo pretty calming. No, see, that's not going to work. If I'm going to use a gazebo, I want to plant things around it to make it look cool. So that doesn't give me any good space for that. that will. Do you know what's messing up my vibes? Is that Christmas, those Christmas decorations. Do I even want a tree in front of that? Case in point, no more decorations. So that sorted that out. I'm hoping this is going. Yep, that was the place I wanted that hole. This is good. Oops, Stream Booze made their first appearance. Do you think white pumpkins are a good replacement for turnips? Since we can't actually grow turnips of our own in this game. Ah, of course. And we can't place them without them going rotten. I reckon white pumpkins would be a really good idea. What else might work? Trying to think of what other. If I come across something, I'll DM you or something. I'll pop it up in the chat. But yeah, white pumpkins could work for sure. I want to shade this area. I might have to move my museum. Because I just want a little bit more room out to the left than I have. Who's out to here in my hats? That is a great idea. Slimeboy is an amazing character. Whatever issues they were saying they had with low budget, I thoroughly enjoyed High Guardian Spice. I didn't see any problems with any of the animation or the story. I loved it. And if that wasn't a quality product according to the creators, if they could have done better, the chance to do so would have been amazing. And it is such a tragedy. I was reading all about how they weren't supported through that because of handovers and all sorts within the production companies, and what a nightmare. And it is so sad. It's a brilliant show. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be watching it many times. It was perfect for me right now too. I needed something just fun and gentle and cute and engaging. It was all of that. Have I got a spot for my... I do. Let's see what's in my presents. Another skirt. What are they trying to tell me? They keep putting me in skirts today. What? I'm responding to your message, Typer. You're amazing for one. Two, when you're trialing things and stuff, they need to be right on it for their patients at this point in time. That's disgusting. I'm sorry that's happening. That's disgusting behavior. I wonder if the pond should be here-ish. No, you're not going crazy. That is disgusting behavior. I don't even get me started on. I know there can be some wonderful, beautiful, amazing people in the psychiatric community, but a lot of the time they rely way too heavily on things like barbiturates, hardcore drugs that are addictive, habit forming, and just rely way more on their medication than they do on looking at helping people cure the causes of the illnesses. It's just, oh, I have medicine in my toolbox. I know how to give you medicine, so that's what I'm going to do. Instead of actually trying to help people further and beyond medicine. It's crazy. Don't even get me started. Okay, so I'm wandering around just looking at that, waiting for more inspiration. So I planted a tree behind here because I want to really shade this corner and separate it out from the museum area. I also don't want to crowd the museum area too much, but it looks like I might be. The amount of people who just phone it in, I'm starting to, it's been very jading, is that the word? Disappointing is another word. How many people in positions of trust and care that people are depending on them, they're just phoning it in. And they're not doing their duty or their job. Navs, how you going? Oh, did I just break my shovel? No way. Good morning or good evening, lovely. I'm finally onto my Zen garden. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to just keep placing stuff until I'm happy with it. Mandrake is such a good design. Snap is beautiful. Amaryllis makes me laugh so hard. I hated her at first, of course, and then they gave her an axe. She's just so funny. Okay, what was I? I've got to go buy a shovel. Boy, do I go through shovels in this game. I haven't been to this shop yet. 6 out of 10 is better than 5 out of 10. How are you, Navs? I am scatty. I am scatty. I'm trying to do a build when my brain is scatty. This is going to be fun. Cool, I've got magic hats and all sorts in the shop. I'm going to be coming back to buy stuff. The Christmas... You went to see Christmas lights. What am I doing again? Buying a shovel. We get some people around here that go all out with Christmas lights. It's fantastic. It's mandatory. Oh, not so funny if it's mandatory. I warn you, there are Christmas lights on this island right now. Though I did dig some up. I have got rid of the ones in my Zen garden. I don't want them there. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that definitely. We copy America a lot. So if we see it in America now, chances are that we'll be copying it. So we used to do Christmas lights. Some people go crazy, but the more we see the crazy stuff in US television, the more crazy people here will go. It's like a competition, isn't it? And most people just, pop out a few to look pretty. I've always needed Christmas lights on a tree. Always. And it's got to be colours. That's just something for me that screams Christmas is traditional electricity. Christmas lights on a tree. Okay, so creating some shade around that corner and a barrier between the museum and the grove. Using large trees. Those are bamboo, but they're very green right now. I hear you, Navs. I love the beauty of it. I love on the actual day you can feel the excitement in the air. There's a beautiful neighborhood energy, but leading up the energy is the opposite. It's chaotic, everyone's stressed. I feel like we need to have Christmas not be in December. We're winding up to the end of the year. There's so much going on. And then we want to throw the largest festival of the year at everybody. And then again, it's not always like a fantastic celebration for a lot of people. It's a time of heartache or loneliness. It's so convoluted. Let's not even talk about commercialism around Christmas. I try and keep it simple. My son and I have just started a tradition where we celebrate Christmas Eve more. So we pretend I can't do the Aussie Christmas. I have to pretend that it's snowing. So I have a fireplace on the TV, plum puddings, and all these cute little things. And I've adopted eggnog because I reckon that's awesome. We don't do eggnog here, but fuck Australia, I'm doing eggnog. And we open our presents on Christmas Eve and watch the Polar Express. So that's been our Christmas lately. You're gonna get some new alcohol markers and colouring book. Hell yeah, I'd be excited for that. Like Copic markers. The TV fireplace. Yeah. Kind of a real one, so I have to bring on YouTube with the classic Christmas carols and the crackling fireplace. I don't know, I swear sometimes I haven't, I'm like 5th generation Aussie, but I swear sometimes I'm British. As far as Christmas goes, I love the Devonshire teas and the plum puddings, and I make it. Oh hell yeah. We don't have it here, you can't buy it. People don't even make it, it's not really a thing. It's so beautiful. And I put the bourbon and rum in. All the cinnamon and the nutmeg. I'm still running around going, do I put a bamboo tree here, or is the green, bright green, going to ruin my vibes of a shady corner? This is what I'm umming and ahhing about. What do I put here? I'm just going to try something, because I've been umming and ahhing for a really long time. Be really, really boring. Here? Perhaps? I've got to have my little orange tree near it though, so I'll plant that here. Boink! Make sure I don't lose myself in the corner. I'm going to have something behind it. I don't know what yet. That kind of vibe? Yeah, I think that's cute. It looks really good with a gazebo. I've been using the lilies for the Zen vibe, but our mums look really, really good too. I need more fences. Alright, let me go and make some more fences. I think one of the reasons I've been leaving this build to last is I knew it was going to take me a lot longer. Friday night, my Saturday at 12 p.m. So it's 11 a.m. for me now. So an hour from now, on I think your Friday nights. It's going to be a little bit later than my usual stream. I've got a collab with Speak the Animator, my son, and potentially my housemate Squeven as well. I'm learning to move a little bit. Yeah. And if I am telling everyone to probably go and look at everyone else's screen but mine, because I'll probably make everybody seasick still. How much room do I have in my pockets before I pull out stuff? Okay. Though I am getting used to moving. I had to ditch the keyboard and mouse. I've got RSI, it didn't work. Because I can't sit at a desk, it's really freaking hard to use a keyboard and mouse. So I've had to readjust again. Start from scratch with a controller. And I'm getting there with it. Do I need iron for the Zen fence? I can't remember. I know it's clay and stone. I need to get my customization pockets too, don't I? Zen fence. There you are. Ah, I got it right. What? Did I feel... Oh my lord. When we have plant storage. See, I started, if I'd known about plant storage, I probably would have started streaming when that was a thing. But I didn't know it was coming. I started and then like 2 weeks later, okay, 2 weeks later, the update came out. So I still have to suffer through this non-plant storage bullshit. But yeah, we've been working in the jungle on the new Minecraft server that we made, which, oh, when you can, you want to join us for a collab, Nerves, anytime, and Tyler, and anyone. We got a huge world to build in. It's so cool. I'm gonna just segue and find who this lost book belongs to. That'll free up one pocket. Shucks! Is it yours? It's a book, it's probably Diana's. I don't know what they say about fishing. I don't fish. That'd be so much fun, Tyler. Sorry, Judge. Oh, I guess right. It's a Diana type item. Sorry, Jacques. I did not mean to offend. Is she home? I'm seeing something purple there. Is that a fence or is that a person? Oh no, it's just my fence. Diana's home. I mean, Diva's home. Oh, sweet. If we can, yeah, set up a time where our time zones coincide okay for the stuff, then yeah. I'll get you in on DMs and we'll figure it out. I'm trying to find Diana. Usually when I have a lost item, they're home. Oh no, that's for a present. Hi, Sasha. Oh no, don't be thinking. These nuts is never boring, Sasha. Keep it. We're always keeping it. It's never going to be anything but that. Diana! Oh, there she is! We're looking at your head. Cool, cool, cool. I will look after stream. Thanks, this bed up there. Oh no, she's going to give me something. At least I'll be able to put it away. Thanks, love. What are you saying? I need exercise? You're not wrong. Okay, let's put away that. That. The other thing I forgot for today's projects, custom kits. Beige. Oh, I'm out of tea. I need to hydrate. Let's see if that works. Do-be-do-be-do. I wish they didn't have those drums. Cozy chill game, and right in the middle we're going to have some crazy drums everywhere. No! I do need more tea. I love chicken nuggets. Send some telepathic cook power for you. Dino nuggies. I don't really like fences coming down on the north-south axis, y-axis or whatever it's called. But I really do want to enclose this. I hate cooking anything because I hate the waiting. I just want it to like poof in front of me, be there, so I can eat it. Thinking rather than pulling it down, having a bit of a fence gap. What can I do to enclose this? I mean, I'm guessing rather than trying to fence that in some weird zigzag pattern, dog leg, dog leg, dog leg, using bushes and plants would be better. I might do that off stream or a mute stream so I can really think about how I can make that pretty for the moment. Working outside the Zen garden more than inside right now. A way to have a beautiful entrance but not be too vertical again. Oh, see? So something... Oh wait, is that good space gonna work? You make all day soups? Homemade... Oh, yum. It's good soup. I love that. Potentially, I'm thinking a large cedar, not a full grown, just a largie. Here's some I found earlier. Wait, they're full grownies. These are the large, I believe. A little orange. Oh, I want a blue rose grow. Seriously, you are paying me off. I did the 5 steps to make sure it's a tested, perfect, amazing red hybrid, ready for blues. That is the 6th step, growing the blue. It's been weeks. Nada. The only problem with the stunted trees, of course, is I need to find a spot for a sapling that doesn't get in the way of other things I want to place. Because it doesn't matter, I can always move it. Don't let the forest lead people in. Really groove it in. Zen groove. I need to make some decisions on pathways. So I have these amazing broken pathways. I want to use both of them. I'm not sure whether to use these as the main style pathways or the gravel. One is going to be like under objects and one is going to be like pathway. Whether that just stays on the grass or I can overlay another stone pathway, like the traditional stone pathway with it. I like the idea of walking in with the broken pathways, but the gravel is so zenny. So we also have, this is an option. I love how the person who created this made the edging, the options for edging be either larger, like here and here, or mini. So it just looks like this. I love it. Of course, it was very space consuming in my pockety box, but genius, right? I love it. It's so cute. And of course, very zen. The gravel is very zen, so it may be more the vibes for the grove that I want than the broken pathway at this time. I'm just gonna message the housemate and see if he can help me out with some hydration, because I can feel the voice getting a little hoarse and hear it as well. Texty, texty. See how we go. Yeah, I love that. Do I start the gravel pathway straight from here? Yes. Yes, I do. These builds take so long. I'm learning with Minecraft, the same is true there. They take a long time. That's gonna start too far back? Or is it gonna be okay? Oops. Will it flow from that bridge into it? I think I kind of like it. Does this sit next to that? It does. Thank you, artist. I haven't put this on the Discord yet, but I will. I did snip the details for the creator code for these paths. Especially how long it took me to find it. I've seen so many people do amazing gravel pathways and Zen builds. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was hunting the net for hours. I was on Pinterest. I was on the search engines. I was in the creator code app. I did eventually find this in the app on like page 97 or something stupid. Yeah, that's what I thought. It blends in a little bit. So because we're coming from the forest vibe, I've used the forest vibe log steps. I wasn't sure whether I need to stone step it up into here, but obviously I haven't done anything to the base of that yet. But yeah, it's like slowly from the forest grass into the Zen. I like. Don't know where I'm gonna put them now, but the only thing I don't like is it somehow gets this like line down the center when you put the two together. Like if I'm placing this all over the place, end to end, it can look a little silly. So I do really need to try and use the edge pieces more. So see that center line of rock? Don't really like that. It's like got a spine. It's weird. Unless. Oopsie. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's what I wanted. Move my doggies. I wonder if this will work together. Having used this past, so I don't know how they match together yet. But if I can bring, no, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, this is going to make me cry. I want a 3 across pathway. I want to do this with these two, but how to bring that in across from a 2 grid bridge? Careful, SpongeBob! Yeah, I could be totally fucking this up. Does Fair Doctor on your island you have the beginnings of the shop itself and Armor's room for Valentine's house? You can try and get at least 4 snail models for Slime Boy's room. I love that. Equals a slimy. So nice. I love it. The snail models are my favorite model. So I'm trying to see if this will work. And it next to this one. Oh, it could. It could still. Careful, SpongeBob. I was really surprised recently. My mum has become an avid SpongeBob fan. Apparently it puts her to sleep. I love that so much. It was unexpected. Not the hugest cartoon fan, my mum. I have been a cartoon fan out of the womb and have not stopped. I don't believe I'll ever stop being one. So I thought if I could ping it off to the right a little, then I could get my thinner pathway and avoid that spine. Just pinging off to the right. I do want something to lay my oh, this is really cool as well. This is something that, oops, that was my phone. I just dropped my phone. It's there forever now, it's gone. I saw another Animal Crossing streamer do this. I'm gonna totally steal it off her. I know she won't mind. Because I asked. I was like, can I do that? That's such a good idea. She's like, yeah. And it is to put the this one, gravel under the Zen fence. I don't know how it will look with just the straight edges like this. I may have to try and experiment a bit. Whoops, but it looked really cool. See the vibe? Super cool. Is it too edgy, or is it too edgy? Or is it okay? I don't think I've got any other way of doing it. Oops. Ah! I'm gonna get this right one of these days. That's the button I want. Yeah, it's the only way to do it. But I love it. Oh, I'm just gonna have a stretch break. Yeah, I thought that was so cute. The only thing that gets her to sleep right now is to watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob's an epic cartoon. With a something sweet after, because I can't handle it. Thank you, housemate. Housemate is making the tea. Oh, stretch your shoulder. Two, three, 4, 5. Oh, should I have done that all under the other fence as well? Probably. You keep forgetting where the custom designs are too. As in, like, where you put them in your pocket, or where? Oh yes, as in like which button to press when you want them. Yeah. I'll be like, phone. Reactions. No, wait a minute. That button. Which I don't even want right now. I want my pockets, which is that button. When I was playing Minecraft yesterday, I kept pushing, you know, when you're in your, you're holding something. Here, hold on a minute. Let me just put this up and then say, okay, so I'm holding a tool. And then I want to get rid of the tool, so I just push down here. Well, that button throws things in Minecraft, so the amount of time I was trying to put my tool away in Minecraft and throwing it because I was using the Animal Crossing control to try and get rid of it. I don't know if I'll ever stop doing that, so if you're watching me stream Minecraft and you see me randomly throw things, you know that's what I'm trying to do. It really is like trying to drive a car when you're trying to learn a new game and all the controls. But for Minecraft, it's been a really huge learning curve for me because I've never played the game where I have to, you know, it's just this left, right, forward, diagonal. To look up and down and around is just like, what the heck? But I'm getting there. I've built things. I'm so proud. How does the gravel look on a vertical? I mean, I can hide the edging, the very sharp edge with the bushes and the flowers there, but is it gonna work? I suppose I can always take it away if I hate it later. I just built that fence. What am I doing? I have seen the Twilight movies. If you want my favourite vampire movie, it's got to be Lost Boys. I know it's really cheesy now, but it's got the best soundtrack. That Cry Little Sister song is amazing. The vampires aren't twinkly. They're not so nice. Not so nice at all. Now, if I'm lucky, I should be able to keep drawing this out. Yep, that's it. Wait, hold on. There. Ta-da. It's the details that make these builds so good. They start out so basic, but as you slowly just add more, so that's what I'm trying to leave room for as well. As I place the, is that where I want that? I think so. The larger items that are going to form kind of like the bones of the pattern, I'm trying to leave space for the little details that'll make it look really cool. No, this is true. Some of the vampires are not so nice in Twilight either. Even though they sparkle, they're still not nice. Okay, just had to remind myself I'm in Animal Crossing, and pushing down does get rid of my tool and is a perfectly awesome thing to do. Okay. Do I want more? I'll come back to this little corner. I want to work with the bridge and the little waterfall. Before I do, I'm going to place a few more, where did I put them? More bushes around, just so that I can feel like my vibe is growing a little bit. I think. Oh, that'll do that. I don't know if this will be too much in front of that gorgeous little rock garden thing. Okay, hello you. Do I chase you today? I haven't got my net on me. I love chasing those fuckers. They're really hard sometimes. They can provide a challenge. And I feel very like my ego gets rubbed the right way when I catch one really fast. I love these little things. They're little gravels. And I don't really want to skewer them both. I think they need to be Arcanine nerves. Yeah, no, that's a good bedtime. I think from what I've been learning, it's very underestimated how our the fact that we're not outside much anymore is affecting our health. We're like constantly stuck in Twilight mode. Speaking Twilight. So having a good sleep schedule, it's amazing. I wish you beautiful sleep. I hope it's comfortable and cozy. And safe and warm. Nighty night. I can go directly in my pockets for tools. I actually went and touched grass this morning. It's a bit difficult with my differently abled to get out to the yard. But I'm really trying. So I took my little crutches out there and I took my shoes off. Stood on a rock. Ants didn't come and bite me for once, so this was a win. My brain's getting frustrated that what I'm envisioning isn't just poofing and happening immediately. It wants to see what it wants to see straight away. It's not happening. Now I wanted potentially Hold on. I thought gravel under it. Was the ant spared alive? It didn't. First time I went outside for ages after I got injured, I touched a tree and I was crying because I was touching a tree. I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen trees for so long. And ants instantly swarmed my hands, all the tiny little ones. I was like, no, what are you doing to me? Like, nature, this is... You really doing me like that? And then I went outside for the first time and same thing. The ants just swarmed my feet. I'm like, I'm clearly doing this wrong. I don't know where I put all my stuff. My custom pockets are a mess. I've just been replacing things, getting things, replacing things. I want the up ones. There's an up one. Let's see if I can make this work. It's so pretty, but do I want another... Do I need the grey stone under it? Or do I just keep the grass? The grey stone under it is very complimentary. I've done it again. So I want the top corner. Where's the top corner? I suppose while I'm here I may as well use the ones I can see. Bottom corner. No, I can't even say it. I was going to make a joke. But I'm going to nearly made myself cringe so hard I'm not even going to do it. Okay, top corner. There you are. I love how the white and the brown are, or the cream, the brown, or whatever you want to call it, are just random. With that, I like that. And then I was considering putting... No, I just have to find it. I don't know if I'm going to love this. But I have learned if I don't know what I'm designing, just to put something out. And then it will evolve. I'll get more ideas of the ideas. Where are you? I don't know if my voice went too high for my microphone to pick up then. Where are you? Is what I just said. No, wait. Seriously, where's my... The hair. I need lights around everywhere. Lots and lots of lights. Soft bamboo lighting. Well, that works. A shrine at the start of the bridge like that? No, that's dumb. What would I put instead? Hey, Kira, how you going? Good to see you. I'm challenging myself with the Zen build today, and I'm sucking at it royally. I'll get there in the end, but it's a lengthy process of what the frig do I do. I found some cool pathways. I'm trying to make like a grove. So I want lots of shady trees just enclosing this space so they can walk in and just have peaceful vibes. Heading to bed? It is late, isn't it? Time zones suck. Thanks for popping in. Stone's table, stone tools. Tall lantern. I wonder if the lantern might be nice there. I'm thinking it's too skinny. Yeah, we can all agree time zones are stupid. What if? I don't know if this is going to work, but I'll try. Oh, thank you so much, Squeven. Thank you. Tea? I have tea. How's the future? Fucking hot. The future in the southern hemisphere is really hot right now. Actually that's not gonna work there. Otherwise pretty good. Was it 9:30 at night where you are? Oh yeah, you're in the same time zone as my bestie. What's the date I'm in? I'm in the 18th of December. It's pretty cool. As long as my day is full of tea, I am happy. I don't know if I'm gonna put this pathway under it. Actually, it's not so bad. That works really well with a tall lantern. I can still see. I do like being able to see under the bridge. I think it's a magical space. And I'll flesh this out perhaps with flowers, weeds, and something else. But that can lead the way to the bridge. 10:40. During that time zone, which is just that little bit later. Yeah, with Minecraft. Oh my lord. It's like learning to drive a car, isn't it? When you're doing something like that. I never used a mouse and keyboard before, as you know, and trying to use like multi-directions, and it's like, oh, okay, what am I doing? I've got to put my hand on the gear shift, hand on the steering wheel. What's my foot doing? It took me, and then I found out I can't do that in my setups. I switched to controller. So I had to start again. But I went on yesterday and I decided I must have like a massive staircase in the jungle. And then I decided I had to build a bigger stable for the horses and give them a corral and a place to like be in a paddock. And so with a project, after a while you realize that you're just smashing away blocks without even thinking about it. And I'm like, oh, this is starting to get a little more natural now. But I still suck royally, so we got a stream on the weekend. And yeah, I'm just saying, go to everyone else's screen, watch them, because I'll still be bumbling around like a 3-year-old learning how to walk. Yeah, Mac assures me that everyone starts off like this. It's quite a learning curve. But I'm very proud of my first builds, even though they're just rectangles. I'm very proud of them, and I'm really proud of my stairs. I can't wait to show everyone. What next? Now, I was going to use these pathways, wasn't I? So I may as well, it might help me feel like this is building a little better if I can get what do you call these things? A pathway up to the bridge. I love that you can at least get them right up to the bridge, unlike paths. I know I'm not the only one to hate that feature. Have I got an egg digger? Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, what a great idea. I'm being brought snacks, everybody. Shout out to my wonderful carer. I get looked after very well. Can't go pee for me though. It's the only thing that sucks. This is probably gonna have to go around here. I'll just start laying them. I'll change them as I flesh out the idea in my brain of what this is gonna look like. I have an idea in my brain, but it's just unclear, which is really annoying. It's too vague for me to just create. It's just groovy. Eggs are yummy, but they stink. Bye! Have a lovely, cozy, comfortable, beautiful sleep. I hope so anyway. This is my wish to the world. Yeah, not it. Yeah, quarter to noon. As evidenced by sky bright as a thingy. Then when I finish this build, I'm time traveling tonight because I want to see all the lights that I'm going to be putting out. May as well just grab that nookie, Miley. How can I... One of the reasons I'm standing back looking at this area a lot is I hate Bear Cliff. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it look good. Putting obviously tiny little waterfalls is cute, but I don't want to overdo that. I've got my large waterfall feature here. So what can I cover it with? What's nice and tall and not too crazy and help me with the grove? I'm trying to figure out what trees might work. I don't know what's going up the top yet. Maybe I'll leave that for later. So a grove. Do you know what I want? Obviously I want something to put under here. I'll put a chair in front of it. I want to surround my gazebo with plants and bushes and a chair. How much grid space does that thing take up? I don't really use them that often. It's 3x3, huh? 6x6. This kind of looked like it wasn't even square. No, wait. Wait. I'm confused. What? Wrong button, Crunk, again. Alright, come back here, gazebo. It's because I've got an off-grid space, that's why. It's a 3x3. If I want to put it there, then I'll need to edge it out. Cute little pebbles. Oh, what the? Just pop it down again. I want to place a little... Get back there. Okay, I want to place a little chair here. So what... So I just bring the gravel out? Yes, I do. Okay, pop out the way for the moment. Whether that be a corner or not, I'm not sure. This could be, unless I want to extend it out further. Don't know till I try. Most certainly needs to extend out further. Gone quiet because I need to pee again. If anyone's wondering what's happened to me. Oh, I can't think, talk, and need to pee at the same time. It's crazy talk. The obvious choice for this is here, but I'm still not sure if that's what I want to do. I think I wanted to bring it down into more of a square shape there for my bench. And which bench I'm going to put there, it's going to be like a bamboo bench, but yeah, no, see, I hate that. Oh wait, it was staring right at me. Oh yeah. That's the one I want there. these little edgies. There, see, more brokey looking alike. I've been using the green bamboo, but the bench needs to be, I think the beige, the yellowy bamboo. Forget what it's called. To match this bamboo bench, or let's try. Thanks, Tali. Yeah, this is what I was hoping to do. Just like really, yeah, make it look a little broken, a little more natural. I love it. I love it. I'm happy with how that's turning out there. And now I gotta go find my bamboo bench. Florlin, doll. I think it's over the other side. Gong, gallant says the penis. Stop staring at me, gallant statue. I'm gonna go give it to Blathers so it can traumatize me every time I go visit my arts thingy. Bamboo bench. I bring that a little closer. Have I got, seriously? Okay, fine. You're still taunting me there, dragonfly. They do that. Dried bamboo, that's the one. I wish I could put a chair inside the gazebo, like it was large enough for that. I'm not sure whether I'm better off building some gravel out and having the bamboo in front. Whether that might look... I could have 2 benches there, I guess. I could just surround it in benches. I wonder if that would be stupid or if that would look okay. I'm gonna go back further? No. I want to put plants around the gazebo, just... But maybe 2 benches would be cool. No one will be able to walk through it, but that's alright. We could sort of like come in and hide from the back. Do I have a second bamboo bench? I don't think I do. Stone stool, stone stool, stone table, out the bath, bamboo speaker. What's in my pocketies? Stone arch Tory. Oh, my lion dogs! Forgot to put my lion dogs back. What was I going to put under them? There's no room for a thing under him. Unless they overlay perfectly, which I haven't worked out whether they do or not. I'll just put them back for the moment. I'll figure them out later. Yeah, that is a problem for later. Let me go find a bamboo bench. Go for a wee wee. How is time passing so quickly? Okay, new plan. Let's find some bamboo and build a bamboo bench. I hope I've got the... Oh, please tell me I have the DIY for this. About to find out. Yes. Oops, wrong button. Got some music to craft to. have a feeling I'm going to be up till midnight doing this build. Now if I'm going to put a bench here as well, I may need to pull out the cobblestones a little again. May need to. What do we think about having 2 benches? I'm kind of a fan. I may not be able to sit in the pavilion, but I can sit in its shade. Cute. I want to build a place where I want to live. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I reckon. I like them. Nope, that sucks. Let's not do that. I'm glad I can put that next to that. I'm glad they work together. That does make me happy. Oops. The thing I'm trying to keep in mind for a Zen build is to not overload it with colour. So I've got the grey, browns, yellows and greens. And that's why I've chosen the white and the yellow lilies to complement that. The thing I'm not liking, ironically, being a Zen garden, is how yellow and bright the bamboo is. So as it gets deeper into summer and they get a little less spring greeny, I might get the colour scheme vibe that I want in here. What I'm loving about the gazebo is it's adding the elements of shade that make it grove-like. So that's what I'm trying to think about as I grow, is how can I add things that make it shady and grovey, but still traversable and not complicated for the eyes. And as I slowly add little details like putting, what would I put there? Perhaps, no. See, something said, oh, I could have music here, you know, have them listen to music, but it's going to be too high. It could just be the nice little bamboo lamp. Could go there. I'll put it there for now. I'll change it if I hate it later. Speaker, lamp. I wish I remember where I put things. Oi! Get back here. I love bamboo lamps. They are some of my favorites items. I want them everywhere. See, that's too much yellow in one spot now. See, I'm not liking that. Something else needs to go there. I could use it too, especially if I try this. I don't know if it's gonna work. I didn't think about doing that next to the, is it going to be too much or is it okay? I hadn't thought of this. I think it's too much. I'll leave one there so I can decide later. Oops. This might be too big. Maybe. Pull it out for the meantime. Because before that's even going to consider looking good, I need to place some items here. I haven't got a lot of space. Can I use the hardwood trees in a zen grove as well? I feel like a little medium hardwood would look really cool here. I was just going to use the bamboo and cedar, but... or just another thing. Worth a try? Yeah, either that or one of the little poofy balls, but I think I'm going to be relying a lot on my little poofy balls. And if I was in the 80s, I'd be saying something completely different. Slurs ruin everything. Because they're little pom-poms. Pom-poms could look cute. It could be like a little bonsai look still, couldn't it? It could legit work. Oh! It's alright, I've got another nursery in. These are the other flowers I was thinking would look really cool. The white chrysanthemums. Somewhere, maybe. I gotta get rid of these flowers. They're all just getting in my way. Can't run. Do you know what's hilarious is when I was young little April, I was like very political at my school, and then ADHD struck. I couldn't do anything much after that. I didn't know I had ADHD. I just knew that school sucked, and by halfway through year 12 I went from A student to I have to drop out. So that ended my political career right there. Okay. Yeah, the little pom-poms could work. They're like little mini bonsais. And then, do I have a grid space to put something here? I don't. Does this mean I have to move my whole gazebo over? That would be annoying. I can't put a tree here because of, again, grid space. I may have to move it over. Yeah, the little pom-poms. This is a medium. And a small has one little pom-pom. I don't want to move my gazebo over. I like it there, but if I want to place things next to it to grove it in, then I kind of have to. Which is annoying. Plant storage incoming! I can't wait. I can't wait. This is a nightmare trying to decorate without it. A freaking nightmare. Oh, that's a pine tree. That's not a bench. Porridge incoming. Okay, now the only thing here is I can't plant anything, obviously, because these guys take up the whole grid space, but I can put something there. I haven't figured out yet how to incorporate these guys, though I know that this is used a lot in the Zen gardens, the bonsai trees. They look so cool. They're so cool. Oh, could that be the thing I need right here? And if so, what custom pathway can I put under it to make it look really cool? Perhaps just stone or more gravel? Let me see the top of you. Pine trees are cool. They're going everywhere. See, the pine tree would be good backing this up. Perhaps? Don't know. Let me try. If so, I'll have to pull out the paving just a little bit more again. I have so many of these pine trees. How many pockets do I have? Excellent. Why don't I just bring my storage over here? Would make a lot more sense. That was, of course, where I had it for my camping ground. Doink. Sorry if I made anyone dizzy. I got lots of pine trees. I was ready for this. And see what it looks like if I place it here. I might need to back up a bit, we'll see. Yeah. Unless it's 2 grids wide, then I'm in trouble. No, if it's... Are you 2 grids wide? You are, mother freaking Okay, if that's the case... Oh, for goodness sake, I may have to move the whole thing over even more. I've got high things at the back, I always need to put low things at the front. Oh cute, the little gravel sticking out from under the bush, that actually works. I've ruined where I put my lights, and I don't want to put the yellow next to the bamboo next to the bamboo, it looks stupid, but there might be another lantern I could put here. Perhaps the stone and the bamboo that I had, maybe that would be cool. That's over here, I think. No. Down here. Bamboo doll, bamboo floor lamp. Nope. Last guess. Stone stool. Pocket. Shoot lamp. You post lots of HGS Animal Crossing cosplay to look forward to. That's what's going bloop 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 in the Discord. This is fun. Oh, where do I want to put that? Next to the bush or next to the table? I have a caveat that everything you see built here today will probably look completely different next time I come online. I'll build it with you guys, then I'll come off stream and go, no, this needs to change here. Sometimes it's easy to see what needs to change when you can just fully focus, but I can definitely get it begun. Trying to look high. Does that bamboo tree need to be higher, like a full-grown tree? I think that bamboo needs to be... Though I do like the leaves there. If I go full grown, it'll be like these guys where I can't see the pom-pom anymore. I do like being able to see the leaves of it. The only thing I was thinking is the pine tree is now taller than it. Could that look potentially weird? Okay, groving it out. I would ideally like to be able to get in here. Cute. Take my picture with it. Something needs to go here. Boom. Over here where my little hat is. Oh, what? Can't put a tree too close to another tree. Maybe just another pom-pom. Where are my pom-poms? How many did I bring across? Oh, I hope I have enough. There they are. Oh, I just got a wriggle. Stretch redeems. This kind of gaming is not conducive to moving much. Moving is medicine. Can I put anything there, or do I need to? I need to do that. Krusty Krab! Hey! Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a little while. I was gonna join your stream the other day, but we stream clashed. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying my hand at building a grove, a zen grove. A nice, shady, beautiful, planty place to come and just hide in. It's going to look really good at night. Very bright for now. Oh, I feel you on that, dude. I hate that for us. I've heard if we can get as much sun as we can during the day, get morning sun, afternoon, like let our bodies know what time of the day it is by being outside in these times of the day, it helps fix things for our sleep. I don't know if that helps at all, but apparently we need to get our mitochondria built up. Like we are literally Jedis, and we need the sun to replenish our mitochondria. Oh, Butterfly, you are a perfect zen vibe. You go with my garden. Do I have any of you little buggers to put in here? I think I do. You just set up a SM64 for Caesar. I have no idea what that is. SN64, did you mean? Super Nintendo 64? And what is Caesar? Nice indeed, I'm sure. Super Mario 64! Brilliant. I skipped the 64. We didn't have access to one. I went straight from Super Nintendo to the Wii. And oh my god, it was so hilarious because what am I looking for? Butterflies. I'm so used to keeping a controller still. I remember when I was young how much we would piss ourselves at the grown-ups who kept trying to, you know, steer their controllers instead of keeping them still and just using buttons. And then along comes a fucking Wii where you're supposed to steer. So I'll be like playing and then I'll go and scratch my nose, thinking I'm perfectly fine to scratch my nose and fall off the mushroom and off the track. It was funny. It was so funny. I don't have any white butterflies. I do, yes. I need you in my zen garden. What else would look cute? Paper kites are always good. You had the 64 and the GameCube. I skipped the GameCube as well. We still play with our Wii. I love it. Wii's are great fun. The cow racing will always be epic. Always. Always. Right, where can I place this butterfly? Have I got a good space there? I do. Would it look good there though? I was thinking of putting a flower there instead, but I think a butterfly could look cute. Whether it's going to be a paper kite or a little one. Oh. Wait a minute, I still have to bring out this gravel for this bench. Where am I going to put this butterfly? SNES and 64, your favourite systems? I love the SNES. yeah, no scratching of the nose when you're playing Mario Kart Wii. That nose has to fucking itch. Stay itchy. I like the butterfly over here. I gotta move this bush. I'm not sure if the butterfly will be too small. Oh, don't do that to me. 8 degrees Celsius. Unusually warm for December. We are unusually warm. We don't usually get fuck off hot like we are right now until at least the 21st. And the start of December, that was it. It just hit. Last year was the worst. We had 3 months in a row of over 35, between 35 and 45 degree temperature, and it never hit below 27 at night. It never had a chance to cool down. It was crazy. We've never had that kind of weather before. Not looking forward to this summer if it's going to be a repeat of that. That is not livable. My little butterfly is too hidden. I thought so. I can raise it on a stone stool perhaps. Stone stools are pretty zen, but I don't want to overuse them. You remember playing Mario Kart Wii online with your brother and people voted for the same track 7 times in a row and we were losing your minds? Oh yeah, no, what do you call that thing? No variety. You're boring. Have I got a broom in my pocket? I do. I'll just get these fences out of my way. Okay, so I want to lift up that butterfly, but I don't want to use a stone stool because they're too close to each other. I do want the stony vibes as well. I might have to. That is my thoughts too, Krusty. It's a very depressing, alarming thought. And yeah, this is when they were saying we're gonna start seeing this behavior, and I just hope we're doing things fast enough to turn this around. I really do. Ruin stall. These are my favorite things for my butterflies to sit on. Logs are good. Birch logs. Would birch logs look good in this vibe or stupid? I have a feeling like it could really actually complement the place. Not for this butterfly, but... Oh, don't do that to me either. Ah, fabric pieces. I can drop you. Now, as a kid, I couldn't fathom that not every country in the world didn't have all 4 seasons. Oh, right. Okay, so you just started me off on another rant. So here we are in Australia. We don't have 4 seasons, I think, anywhere here. It's very different. So say where I am, we have, the native Australians say we have 6 seasons, and it'll go by how the weather patterns behave, but also how the flora and fauna are behaving as well. And it makes so much sense. But no, as kids, still in schools today, what are we taught? Summer, autumn, winter, spring. And they'll show pictures of snow for winter and lots of orange leaves for autumn. And of course here in our native trees, they're deciduous. It's only the non-native trees that go orange. And no wonder our kids are... Well, no wonder we're dumb. You want to know why Australians are dumb? That's why Australians are dumb. I did hear today, this is amazing, that the Antarctica has more ice. What do you call it? It's got more ice. I don't know how to put it. My brain is failing me. See, I'm dumb because of how we got taught seasons. It has more ice right now than it's grown more ice. It's grown, right? Developed, produced more ice this year than any other year recently. In the history of our reporting of growing ice in Antarctica. There we go. Yeah, totally love that for us. But yeah, then we've got like the tropical parts of Australia where they just have wet season, dry season. Again, not summer, autumn, winter, spring. Some parts of Australia will have the more clear summer, autumn, winter, spring, but it does not present in the way that we are shown. Okay, how's that little butterfly? Is it kind of doing its thing over there? Right? Yeah, I know, right? I would love... Oh. Isn't that where the dinosaurs once lived? Or Lemuria? Or what is it called? Atlantis? I don't know! Yeah, totally huge continent, of course. Okay, so this is that butterfly does add something. Is it tall enough? Do I need it on something taller? Or I think is it hiding around that bush really cutesy in a way? I'd love to put something behind there. Okay, yeah, that would be cool. I do have the grid space for it. So if I come over here, it's in the details, and I move this little sapling across one, and I can bring something above that pine tree. Yeah, of course, in Australia it used to be like connected to Asia, of course, didn't it, as well? Now something next to that cedar pine that's taller than the bush, taller than this little bush, but isn't going to crowd the space, but But we'll just bridge that little gap that's there with maybe another butterfly. Oh, yeah. Indeed, indeed. I think it was really fuck off hot, wasn't it? As well, like tropical to unlivable levels. I don't know, I'm only guessing from things I've read, but... Where's that? Do I have another stone stool or no? I do not. Would a light back there be really cool? I was going to put a paper kite butterfly. The black and white being really cool. A lantern would be too... No, that's not where it's going to go. I'm going to go grab another stone stool. They are hiding. Love those bonsai trees for this vibe. Yeah, cool, done. Yeah, the climate and gravity. Even the gravity was different. I didn't know that. Oh, that makes so much sense. I knew the climate was just like hot. Very thickly tropical, very humid. I didn't know the gravity was different. That's super cool. Okay, let's see how that butterfly looks. Now does it look a little bit more grovey? Put that fence back behind it. It's in my pocket yet. Still got to surround that fence a bit more. But I'll do that later. And obviously the backdrop behind it is going to be full of stuff. I think the black and white is a little complementary, I'm hoping. The United States was also split up into 3 land masses separated by the Western Interior Seaway. Yeah, right. So it sort of came together instead of splitting apart. Love to look at these maps. I need to pull this out more. Yeah, right. Got squished together. It's like you're getting married, and you're getting married. Is that where I want that? Can't remember what I had there now. I think this is how I had it. Oh, you can see what I mean when you put the squares together, they run these little pebble spines down there. I don't like that, so I have to try and disguise that when I do my pathways to not have that happen. Love these little edges. These guys, love them so much. Oh, wrong button. Again? Ah, so many wrong buttons. That one. Kirsty, you can tell why I suck at Minecraft. Look at how I control this controller. I used to be really good, but I used to be able to focus better. Oh, see, now this sucks because now instead of... Oh, what have I done wrong? I've got the waterfall and the lily behind there. I don't like that. Or is that actually okay? Something needs to go in front of the lily. The oldest impact crater on Earth is in Australia, called Yarrabubba. Really? I didn't even know that. In my defense, this place is fucking huge. I've been around most of Australia, but not up the west coast and north coast. Some of the east, north, all around the east, all around the south, bit up the southwest. It's a long journey, especially by car. That's so cool. There are places in Western Australia I really want to visit. They are Kimberley region with all the gorges is beautiful. I'd love to go there. More inland. Yeah, that's probably, I'll probably have to see that in photos. Inland Australia. The further away I get from the sea, the more I panic. I need to feel that ocean near me. I'm not an outback gal. Not a lot of people live out there, I don't think, in comparison to the coast. We all stick near the ocean. I'm trying to think what to put. Cookie, hello! Oh! Notifications are weird, aren't they? Mine come through so late. The amount of times I don't see them or they're just not there. Welcome in! I'm trying to do my Zen Grove. Got a little thingy happening over here. I've got nothing down here right now, really. I found some cool pathways that I'm using. And I'm trying to just, yeah, grove in this area. So, to make room for the pine tree, which I love. Oh, do you really? Interesting. Interesting. There's a lot of lore and culture around didgeridoos. A lot of sacred lore. I don't know a lot about it myself, but yeah, no, that takes some lungs. I can't make a noise. My dad had one when I was little. And there's a lot of sacred lore around the didgeridoo, so a lot of respect. I think the Native Australians like people to treat it with a lot of respect for their lore and culture that they have around using it. I don't know what that is. I should know more. I wish I know more. Again, another Australian school area of neglect. Seasons and Native Australian culture. We should know so much more about it. Are you stuffing your face with chicken Alfredo pasta? Am I hungry? It is. It's getting lunchtime. I think it's definitely getting time for some guarana hit. Okay, so my brain is looking to my little grovey groove, and I just want. There's too much light here. It needs to be shady, so something needs to sit. There. Wait. There, where I'm standing, something, but I don't want to skewer the waterfall either, so what would work? I don't want to make it too busy. I'll come back later and just get rid of everything if I make it too busy. But what's gonna it be? Should I run through? Is that where I want a lamp? Perhaps? No, it's gonna be too yellow. I have to eat raw bamboo on stream for 100 followers. I love you, Krusty. Fuck off. I ain't doing that. I've seen, I can't remember his name, but he's amazing. Bobby something, I think. He works with Wood, or Wood as he calls it. Not only an amazing, hilarious, entertaining content creator, but an unbelievable artist with his sculptures. And I've seen him work with bamboo. I don't want to eat that. Oh my lord. I'll eat bamboo shoots. I'll have the ones in a can. They're really yummy. Raw bamboo. You can shove that way. You're eating a pine. Dude. Dude. Don't die. Don't die. That's all I'll say. Alright, I need something for that spot. So, alright. My tricky trick is to take a little... No, wait. So that's kind of pretty. Take a little snip on my OBS. So I can keep it in view. Because out of sight, out of mind. And then go into my... Oi. That's not my... That's not my snip tool. What are you doing? You snippety whip. Oh, for freak's sake. Sorry, guys. There we go. And then I should be able to go into my... Sorry to take you into my cupboard and just have a look and see what I've got that might work here. Probably going to find out I don't have room in my pockets. turkey stand might be too busy. Could definitely be an item that works in here. I'm going to fill my pockets too much, aren't I? Birch. Wait, let me come out and see what I've got here. Try this. Pinecone with milk like cereal? It's going to be painful in and on the way out. Let's not lie about this. I was thinking birch could add to the Zen vibes here. Potentially. Or be really stupid. Let's check my feet are facing the right way. Nope. Nope, they're not, but let's see if we can do this. I'll freak after all that. It's not what I want, but I do think the birch can work. I'll put him somewhere else just to remind me that it could potentially work in this space. What's the other thing I pulled out? Still need to pay. I'm so bad at that. Can't believe how long this takes. I've been working here for 2.5 hours and this is all I've got? Seriously. The day of reckoning will be upon thee, whomever eats the holy pinecone, as you will be sentenced to defecate the most painful dookie possible. Oh, God. Yeah, that's not going to be me. Nope. April the human that's bad at peeing. Really bad at peeing. I want it to just go away. I'm busy. Okay, I don't think I want it to be white. It needs to be sort of greenish to blend into this background a bit more. I want it there, but I don't want it there. Because that makes perfect sense. I want something there, but not there. At the same time. Got myself a katana. Pretty cool. What about just a garden rock? It actually makes sense. It's penis stone. I should have got more rocks for the Zen garden. I didn't think. Note to self, I'll put it down here. Probably lucky that I haven't got much done today. I would have run out of stuff. Because rocks are a great addition to Zen gardens, of course. Just writing this down for, what do you call this thing? Treasure Island hunting. Shout out to the person I go and visit, Paige Place. She's amazing. Tyler is built like a tank, he can handle it. The crying goat makes me sad. So yeah, I think rock might be it. Pondstone obviously needs to appear somewhere. How much room have I got in my pockets? That tells me everything I needed to know. Perry Capillary Lantern. Another balloon? Cool. I'm not going to get that one, am I? I did. Okay, that can hide there for future surprises. So what was I putting here? A rock. That works, because then I'm not adding colour. It can blend with the rest of the rocky surrounds. Is that good or is that shit? Do I need to just move? Do I need to move my waterfalls? Maybe I just need to see. See, I'm not seeing beyond what I'd already created, and that's what I need to do, is see where what I've already done Oh, for goodness sake, hold on a minute. I need to get rid of that gazebo if I'm going to work here. Drop you. You're dropped. You're all dropped. There you go. I played them. Well, if you can call it playing. I am learning the mind of the craft. So Mackie started teaching me. And it is as I thought. It is a game that I'm going to get so obsessed with that I forget to eat and sleep. And so my son is going to make sure that I look after myself while I play this game. Because, yeah, I'm going to just get obsessed. So, yeah, trying to learn the controls has been a challenge. Everyone assures me that this is normal for everyone who starts this game. But I did my first build during the week. I wasn't streaming it, but I made a massive, huge set of staircases, some stables, and a corral for my horses. Some rectangle buildings, so I'm really proud of them. I know they're just rectangle blocks, but I'm really proud. And in the meantime, somehow got a little bit more used to this, like, destroying and placing blocks without completely taking 3 minutes each block, which is really humiliating doing that on stream. I'm adapting. But yeah, we got the next stream coming on your Friday night. I think, no wait, because you're not in the same time zone. So my Saturday midday, which is I don't even know what time that is. GMT 8. I think you're 8 hours behind me. So it's like about now-ish, but half an hour behind. I'll be doing that on my Saturday. Which would be what? 4 a.m. Oh no! I think it's going to be like 4 a.m. your time. If you're like 8 hours behind me. I think it's going to be 4 a.m. That would suck. But yeah, we're going again. But the good bit is other people are streaming with me. So if my... what I'm doing is really boring and stunted and stupid, you can go see what everyone else is doing. Okay, does that rock look good there? And do I need the plant in front of it? And without this big red behind, with that thing that I just got rid of. That could potentially work better. A whole day. So it's 12:38 p.m. for me right now. Okay, what I'm hating is that, okay, this is starting to look better for me. I'm liking it. I think the whites are getting more balanced with the stone and the yellow and the brown and the green. I got 5 colors working there. You wouldn't think so, would you? But what I'm not liking is my little thing up here. So I'm going to get rid of it to remind myself that I'm not going to have a yellow lily up here. It worked with my... I say it worked with my original design, but it didn't, did it? Because I'm getting rid of it. With it. Yeah, that's what I thought. 8 hours behind me. So when I start streaming on Saturday, it's going to be 4 a.m. Saturday for you. Sag. I don't know if you'll be awake. Probably not. You have to catch the VOD. If you can. I've had to work streaming time zones with the other people that are coming on. So we had to collab to a mutual time. Yes, please. Yes, let's do that. Especially when we get the, what do you call it? The update where collabing is so much more smoother and easier and awesomer. Yep, I'm down for that. I am most indubitably down for that. Okay, I'm going to place hold that gap up there because I'm hating it with a bush. And then shovel. We'll try and... Oh, look at this little Ed at the back here. This is my secret tunnel. Yeah. My son has huge troubles with his sleep. He'll relate to that. He is still asleep now. So trying to even just collab with my boy can be challenging because he's a bit more nocturnal. More often than not, he is nocturnal. Just gonna chuck that there just to remind myself that I don't want a flower there. And it's just gonna add a little bit more of a barrier so there's not just blue sky when you're looking up through here. Okay, cool. I think I've done a quarter of a grove. Not even. I've done a sixth of a grove in nearly 3 hours. You have a streamer that you watch and he streams at 3 a.m. This sucks. Hey, most of the streamers, especially where I am here in Australia, most of the people I want to watch stream when I'm asleep. Yeah, in the wee hours of the morning. Or even just when I'm going to bed like 10 or 11. And I tell myself I will catch that VOD, but do I? No? They ask you to move the appliances for free. Can I have free art? Oh, it's just your job. It's just how you make a living. But you can do it for free, right? Do you work for free? Nah, but... Oh, so dumb. The cards string together. Yeah. Well, I did it the first time with Mac last week, and I loved it. It was so great. We just had to I just got to get the Foogie Woogie thingy so everyone can have their little dudes on stream with me. Figure out the Discord calling, and ta-da! I'm loving it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. He's a rude little shit to me on stream in a good way, so it's really hilarious. I just want to pick this up because it's ruining my groove right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them somewhere else. That's a done deal, Tyler. I'll move these over here so I can forget where I put them later. Oops. A few minutes, I'm going to take my break. I've learned that I do need to, because it is lunchtime, actually take that lunchtime break for myself. Have a stretch and a wiggle before I come back a bit later where most people are asleep by the time I come back to this. Lunchtime is very good. Oh, the Twitch chat overlay? No, I think because I got Firefox, it does the shared chat okay. I think I had it working on mine. Mac didn't have it working on his. If you mean the overlay on OBS, you don't mean like the one I've got up there right now with my little bubbles? Do you mean something different? Oh yeah, can you DM it to me? Or chuck it somewhere in the blah, 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 Discord or something. That'll be cool. I'm still learning this stuff, so any new information I get is awesome. Things that make things easier, yes please. I'm just gonna get that little, because that's been bothering me. That's what that is. Slowly growing my Nookie Marlies. Alright, so at the moment that is the vibes I'm looking for. Very grovey, very shady. That's the Discord. Thank you, Tyler. And I'm in your Discord as well, so you can find me in there and just DMs. I'm pretty sure it should accept. Message Tyler if it doesn't accept you. You're in! Yoo-hoo! Oh, I got a Prezi. A little bit of money. Okay. As Tyler knows, it's very thinky, or anyone who's doing any kind of island design, it's very thinky. This is a lot of mental coin. Especially if you don't have the plan in your head. If you've got a plan in your head, it's easy, you should just flesh it all out, but So my brain is saying that's good for the moment, take a little break. It would be nice to perhaps put the little pan pipes there. Where did I put those little things? They should be easy to find. There they are. They don't stand out so well because they're the same color. Maybe I need to change them to... Don't like the red though. I see what I can customize those to. And yes, you are in. It's a little bit crazy in there. But I think you can handle that just fine. You can't customize fan flutes, fuck you. Thank you, Tyler. Yep, I'll be coming off in about 15 minutes. You will not miss much. Except for the afternoon stream. Have a beautiful, cozy, comfortable sleep. I hope you are super warm and that your body feels good. And that you can just peace out. Is that where I want that pan pipe? No, too busy there, I think. Good night, everybody. Good night. Is here better? Whoopsie. That's a little better. That balances better. And they can come in from any angle and play those pipes. And let's not mention how sus that looks. But anyway, really enjoying those pipes, Mama Pekin. Get through here, okay. I would like something there that I don't know yet. Oh, sorry, I was saying goodnight to Tyler. I'm not quite going yet. And, yeah. I got another 10 minutes, and then I'll be back in 2 hours if you're still around, Cookie. I may have to mute it so I can just focus in and get as much done as I can. Because these decisions are tricky, especially because it's such a new vibe for me. My brain isn't coming up with all the little tricks and stuff that it would say in interior design, because I've done them 2,000 times. This is so new. Trying to remember what items I've got to use. Oh, whenever you like. What's tomorrow? I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, working out all this stuff. So anytime between now and tomorrow. Stone Arch, Tory Garden, Zenstone, Pondy, Endol, Full Lamp, Herm. Yeah, fair. Seriously, whenever you feel capable and up to it, whenever your brain cell goes, yeah, I can do that. I'm really, at the moment, I'm arming and ahhing because I want something here. But it's not coming to me what that something is going to be. Oh, tomorrow's the day that I'm going to be doing all my, like, Discord Twitchy stuff in the background, so tomorrow's perfect. The day after is the Minecraft stream of mayhem and crazy. It's a very chaotic stream. I actually tried to content warn Miller stream, but I set it and then it reset it to not have it. So I've got a stream that should have a content warning on it that I don't have on it. It gets a little bit more naughty, Minecraft, because I get frustrated and I swear a lot. What to put next to that? I don't want to overwhelm it, so maybe just a bush be cute there. Shall I just put a bush there? Another one. yeah, UK and Australia, they yeah. Oh, don't even get me started on this stupid 16 plus all Australia's just implemented. I'm very happy to say Reddit is taking the Australian government to court for that. Very happy, go Reddit. With you all the way. I just, there are some other politicians against it. I hope it gets revoked pretty soon. But yeah, this whole, I had to verify my age in Discord recently for my own 18 plus chat. I had to do the whole video open the mouth thing. Ugh. Yeah, Pigeon, he's got a very foul mouth on his streams. He swears very creatively. I'm a bit jealous of how creative he can swear, actually. So yeah, he needs a content warning. It usually involves balls. Somehow. I'm still trying to figure out what to put next to that chair. I don't want it to crowd. I do want it to compliment. So this is why I'm standing here like an idiot, just staring at it for 300 hours. Yeah, it's tricky. I am a fan of verifying adults' content, but it's to actually take our photo ID, say tricky slippery slope. But then you've got all the really naughty sites I need to stay away from, and it's a trust system. Are you under 18 or over 18? Tick the box. Oh, come on, guys. Do you think it would just look cool to put another bamboo lamp next to this like I've got here? And just give it a more of a, just add a little symmetry there? Potentially? I'll need to make one. Won't know till I try. So I don't want to overcrowd a space. Repeating objects can do that for me. Oh wait, I'm in here. Do I have one? Bunnies! What did I just say I was looking for? Bamboo lamp. I have one. Most excellent. Stone stool. What? Oops. Don't know if I like it, but I might have to do the thing where I come away from it, come back in a few hours, and have the fresh eye looky. And that'll tell me what I really like or hate. It's hard to differentiate what's in my brain as to what's actually coming out there. Wood petition. Where cat? I need one of them. Oh, the Christmas decorations are coming in at me. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go visit the villages and get all the Christmas DIYs. There should be 3 a day. I think they do at least one. Like one villager will do one Christmas, one per day. And if it's in the morning, they'll give you another bite of that cherry for whoever's got the DIY crafting table out in the evening. I just gotta find out who's crafting. Hi there, Julie. Not Julian. I keep calling him Julian. That's Ed. Ed Musmunkles. Who's crafting? Hi, Philbert. David, is you today? Hi, Piper over there. Nope, it's not you, but you were crafting. Aw, that's so gorgeous. My first toy day on this island, where you just give each other the gifts you've given yourselves earlier. Okay, so who's got it then? It's got whoop up stuck. I was trying to get around Pipe a bit. Whose house is... Oh my god, who's home? Who's crafting? It's got to be... There we go. It's Zell. It's gonna ruin his house. Oh, the flower's not where it's supposed to be. I made him a great house that's gonna ruin it. I wonder what they're gonna have swapped out. No, he's not crafting. Oh my god, he's crafting. Hazel. He didn't. Okay, fair. Oh no. Oh dear, were you like throwing TVs out of, what do you call it? Hotel windows? Zell. Bad boy. So who's fucking crafting? Whoopsie. Piper's not home. Have I checked out Tia's house? She's not home. Alright, this has got me a bit munted then. There's always somebody crafting. Philbert. He was out in the yard just a second ago. Did I literally just get the crossover? Oh yeah, I gave up on not saying the F-bomb. It's too much of a part of my basic language. Okay, so French fries. I already have it. So I've missed the Christmas recipe. I'm going to have to come back in the evening, find out who's crafting, and get that one. I want them all. And I realised as well, I was trying to not drop F-bombs because I stream during work hours here in Australia. But looking at my viewers, Australian people, we don't really get viewers from our own country. I don't know if it's because Australians don't generally watch Twitch as much as anyone else. Not part of the thing we really think of, but yeah, so I was being safe for no one in particular, as it turned out. I do know French fries. I'll go give this to the other one. I've been ruining my paving. I've got to redo this as well. Very rarely. Yeah, I have I think maybe 30%. 20 to 30% come in as this. Apparently it's pretty common for Australian streamers to not really... Australians don't like to support Australians. It's really strange. Unless you make it overseas and overseas people like us, then the Australians will go, oh yeah, we like you now, and you're ours and we own you. It's dumb. I've always, seriously, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be Australian. Take, for example, Kylie Minogue back in the 80s, early 90s. And she was, she came out as a music artist. She was a soap opera star. And everyone here just decided they were going to hate her. We can't like Kylie Minogue. We're going to hate on her. So she goes to the UK, makes it huge in Europe. And now all of a sudden, we can claim her. And of course, she frontlined 2000 Sydney Olympics. And all of a sudden, Australians, and then we're like, oh, we love her. She's like ours. And yeah, of course, we wouldn't, and was it Chris Hemsworth? We wouldn't get behind Chris Hemsworth, why he was an actor in Australia, but make it big overseas and here's ours, oh my god, Australians make me sick sometimes. Australians, you make me sick. Should just to support our local artists. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same with Twitch, but, or if it's just something that we just don't really think of doing, watching Twitch streams. Just don't have a very high Australian audience. What about you guys? Do you have lots of Australians in your audiences when you stream? Scenery can be very beautiful. A lot of Australians can be very cool. It depends where you're from. They can also be very snobby. I'd like to think I'm pretty cool. But yeah, this thing Australians seem to have of not getting behind their local artists, that can change. I want to change that. From the Europe or US? Yeah. Yeah, Europe is my second biggest thingy. US and Canada. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. This is me experimenting whether the gravel would work here. It doesn't. I'm not going to do that either. I'll probably fix these pathways off stream. I reckon that would be really boring. You've never spoken to an Australian. Yet you know we are cool. Ah! I just stole something. A flower bed. Seriously, I think it's like anywhere. You get really good people and you get assholes. It's just, we're all just people, aren't we? I can find in my area that it can be very difficult to make friends. I don't know if they just grow up not knowing how to include people, but if you didn't grow up with the person, if you didn't grow up here and like know your friend group from age 3, it's like too bad, so sad. You're not going to be friends with us, is what I find a lot here. They don't know how to say include people. If say someone new comes into a party, they will turn their back on you while they keep talking. They won't go, oh, this is what we're talking about, and try and ask you questions or include you. And that I find really really hard about living where I live. And anyone who comes here from another place like me, we've all had the same experiences. We find each other, we make our friends amongst each other, because the locals won't have us most of the time. It's dumb. I hate that for you, Krusty. That sucks. This is why I have to go online and find our friends, right? My bestie is in Canada. Now I have you guys. Life is so much better. I've just adopted all of you guys. You guys are my own. You guys are my family now. Alright, so I've just been wandering around because my brain didn't want to work anymore. So I've just been like, I don't know, going around my island completely aimlessly. So I think it's actually time to call it for today, for this morning stream. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, another present. Don't do this to me. Stop giving me presents. I can't turn them down at this stage of the game. I need stuff. There. Oh man, online relationships are so valid. I hear that. They've copped some flack, as you know, because any new things, people have to trash it. But yeah, they save a... I can't get words out, but yeah, a lot of people, we rely on it. This is one of the reasons why I'm very angry at the Australian government for banning under 16s from social media. It's not the go, and they've just isolated the most at-risk youth of Australia and created more problems for them instead of less. I'm very angry. Very, very angry. So yeah, I'm hoping that gets overturned soon. It was rushed against the advice of every single expert in Australia. It was a nine days they rushed this law in, despite global expert protestation, Australian expert protestation. I don't know what's going on there. It's so bad. Yeah, I can't even. I'm snorting with anger. I didn't sleep for 2 nights. I was so upset. But I have seen, and it's actually in my Discord. I'm not the only Australian to think so. There's a fantastic parody. What do you call it? You know, like comedians will like mock politicians. There's a YouTube channel called Juice Media, and they put up some fantastic videos mocking whatever laws are going on or what's happening. It's called an honest government ad. So they'll parody an Australian government ad, but they'll make it honest, and it's hilarious. And they did one about this ban, and it's genius. And I just hope people listen, because a lot of Australians are for it. They're like, yeah, you know, get kids outside and kick the footy. But what's funny now is all the ones who are for it are protesting. They're like, what do you mean I'll have to put my ID online now? Huh? Oh, this affects me? Oh, I don't want it anymore. And I swear, this is why I can get really shitty about being Australian. I can feel a little ashamed and want to duck and hide and go, I don't live here. I'm not one of them. But yeah, I'm really hoping it gets overturned, because that was just a pathetic ruling. I am getting political on Twitch on this one, because it just... It's too important. These are our kids. These are our at-risk youth. And this is what they've done to them. Embrace that. I'm very, 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 very mad. Mama, their mama is angry. On that note, I'm going to hula my way to say goodnight, everybody, for the moment. For those who are awake and can join me later, see you in a couple of hours. I'll have peed by then and hopefully had some lunch and have some fresh new brain cells ready to go for the next part of my grove. Hula to you too. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Is everybody tired, or do you guys want to raid someone? I can see who's available. We have Marvel Rivals with Astral Annie. She's awesome. Marvel Rivals with Potato. Also awesome. Halo by Just Jack. Also awesome. Let me just close that down a bit so I can see the chat again. I've just lost my chat. There you are. You going to try and sleep? No worries at all. I totally get it. I'll just end stream here then. I can flick back up my OBS. And see you on the other side. Look after yourselves. Sleep cozy. Make sure you're comfortable. Take your vitamins. All that stuff. Thanks, Kirsty. Night night.